Hey guys, so I've just got back from doing the school run. For those that don't know, my two older boys have half the week with us and half the week with their mum over at Bakewell, and therefore they go to school at Bakewell, which means my school run on a Wednesday afternoon, both ends of Thursday, Friday morning, and alternate Friday afternoons is a 51-mile round trip that takes best part of a couple of hours. And on the way over, I was just chatting to the boys about the plan for later. I'm on my Unstoppable quarterly meetup today. So it's part of a program that I'm on, which I'll explain a bit more about in a second. And every quarter we meet up for a whole day on Zoom. So it's a bit of an inconvenience. I explained to them earlier that I've arranged them to go to their mum's after school today, and then she's going to take them with her to work, and I'll pick them up from her work after I finish today. It also means that my wife will have to look after the youngest one, which I do on and off throughout Friday normally, kind of half and half, but she's got to rearrange her day to get that done. So it's a bit of an inconvenience for me to make this quarterly meetup, spend the whole day on Zoom. And the boys are asking me why I still keep doing it. You know, I've been doing it for 3.5 years now. Why do you still need to do that, Dad? And they don't know as well that it's a cost. It's an investment. It's an amount per year, which I think is fantastic value for what I get from it, which I'll come to in a second. I'm actually in 3 different programs. I've got one called Lift the Bar, which is purely fitness and more kind of technical related, which for what you get from it is ridiculously cheap. I've got Unstoppable, which is a bit of everything, mindset, business, accountability, etc., which is not cheap, but not a crazy amount. And I've recently started on a program called Ascension, which is purely for fitness marketing related stuff, which is by far the biggest investment I've ever made in anything. It's a significant amount of money. But in all 3 cases, they are investments. I've mentioned many times before, beware the coach that doesn't have a coach. If you've got someone who's potentially asking you to invest in their services, their ability to help you get better at something and get better results, and they're not doing the same, it means one of 2 things. Either, firstly, every single element of their life is absolutely perfect. The business is completely where they want it to be, their body, their energy levels, all their relationships, everything's perfect. That's not the case. I've never met anyone who's 100% happy with every aspect of their life. Or 2, what's actually happened is they don't believe in coaching as much as they're telling you. They're happy to take your money off you because they feel they can add value, but they're not willing to invest in someone else who can add value for them. So that's one point. But ultimately, the key is what I get from it, the value that I extract from those investments, both in terms of being able to maintain and grow and keep the business successful. You know, for nearly 10 years now, we've done well. We've paid staff, we've provided careers and income for several people. We've provided what I think is an excellent service for hundreds and hundreds of people, achieved some amazing life-changing results. And there's a lot of work goes into keeping the numbers where they need to be for that. It doesn't just happen automatically. A lot of people in our industry think there's this, if you build it, they will come attitude. If you just open up a club, enough people will join to pay the bills. And sadly, that doesn't happen. We need to be good at getting people in, helping them get results, convincing them that there's value in staying long term. And that's what I get from those programs. If I didn't do these programs, I wouldn't have that amount of money left in the bank. I would probably have no business, or I'd have a business that's as successful as the majority of fitness businesses are. And it's not just the work side of it, it's everything. It's helping me improve and maintain in various things that I want to improve and maintain in. And that's what we do for people as well. So the purpose of this video is, if you haven't already tried out what we do, to give you a little nudge to do it. It's really good because we've invested a lot of time, effort, and money in getting really good at what we do. If you're already doing it, hopefully this is a little reminder of the value of an investment. Part of the reason I get the results from these programs is because I've invested money in them, and therefore I use what I learned from it. If there were free programs, I absolutely guarantee I would not have got the same value from them. I think people are realizing now that free programs by Joe Wicks, PE with Joe, YouTube workouts, all that sort of stuff, they're great, but because they're free, we don't actually value them and do them enough to get results long term in the vast majority of cases. Nearly everyone I know who started off enthused with that sort of stuff about a year ago, finished with it about 11 months ago. It does work for some, and I'm not dismissing it. It's fantastic in some ways, but I think just when we're in that position to make that investment of both money, but also time and energy, we're more likely then to do something with it. And there's value in staying still as well. You know, a lot of our members over the last year have had they've all had far better results than they would have done under circumstances of not having our support. For some, that's been amazing weight loss and life-changing results. For others, it's been standing still or only gaining a couple of pounds or a handful of pounds when they know they would have gained a couple of stone like most of their contemporaries have done over the last year. So that's my explanation as to why I'm in Unstoppable and Ascension and Lift the Bar. It's the value I get from it, in the same way that there's value that our guys get from the programs we do at Rise. If you're already in one of those programs, I hope this is a little reminder of the value you get from it. If you haven't tried one out already, we are literally now in the last couple of days. The final spaces for the April program, when we're back in the club, will go. That's not a marketing tactic. It's happened for 60 odd consecutive months before we went into lockdown. We're back where we needed to be last summer. I've got a handful of places left, which will go probably Sunday or Monday at the latest. So I'm going to include a link below this video if you or a friend would like to find out what we do. And what we do is help busy people lose 20 pounds in 8 weeks without having to give up their favorite foods, do boring exercise they hate, whilst developing lasting healthy habits for £3 a day with a full money back guarantee. If you want to find out more about that, follow the link below or send it to a friend.